Good morning. Welcome to Devotions this Tuesday. The set reading is Exodus 14:19 to 31, but before I get there, I'd like to share a story that my daughter shared with me. While gardening, they found a dead rat and gingerly disposed of it in a packet amidst groans of disgust. There is a TikTok trend right now where people randomly start screaming and jumping around in order to scare those around them. So she decided to try it. My son-in-law was innocently filling the kettle when Gwyneth came flying in, yelling and jumping around. All he could think of was, oh no, more rat. He dropped the lid on his foot, taking off some skin, and he limped off, trying to escape the danger out of the kitchen. Her son, thinking that his parents are in trouble, starts crying. She then has the cheek to tell me, I never thought it would happen that way. It was even better. In Exodus, we read that the Lord parted the waters for the Israelites to hurry through to escape the mighty Egyptian army following hot on their heels. The Lord then instructs Moses to stretch out his arm once more, and the water flows back, decimating the army. This is a living document. One cannot read the Bible without the Trinity stirring one's emotions or one's intellect, thus leading to a point of transformation within us. The event in my daughter's kitchen definitely took place, just as all these did. However, in my retelling of events, there is the possibility that some of the details have been exaggerated or padded or forgotten. Should you pass on this story as it goes down the line, it is inevitable that accuracy takes a knock. But this does not detract from the fact that A, it happened, and B, I can learn from it, or we can learn from it, be affected by it, or debate whether my daughter was out of line or silly. They will have an impact. The stories, the history, and the events in this Bible can be compared to 100 novels in different genres. We respond with amusement, horror, intrigue, sadness, and many times confusion. Most of all, we learn and are challenged to change. We realize that God is on our side, and when we hurt or are in trouble, just as was done for the Israelites, so God will go out of his way to rescue us. An angel was sent to block the light between the two nations. And I quote, the angel of God, who had been traveling in front of Israel's army, withdrew and went behind them. Throughout the night, the cloud brought darkness to the one side and light to the other side, so neither went near the other all night long. During the last watch of the night, the Lord looked down from the pillar of fire and cloud at the Egyptian army and threw it into confusion. He jammed the wheels of their chariots so they had difficulty driving. And the Egyptians said, let's get away from the Israelites. The Lord is fighting for them against Egypt. May I encourage you today to read this interesting novel, to ignore the idiosyncrasies and the flaws, and instead hone in on the fact that the Trinity of three are on our side to perform miracles. Once Jesus had completed his time on earth, upsetting the apple cart as my daughter did, he returned to the Father, and he may have said, I never thought it would go that way. It was even better. See you soon.